The story opens with Commander Jake Rivers receiving an urgent transmission at Luna Station. The Galactic Council has declared Earth off-limits to all alien species, effective immediately. No explanation is given beyond security concerns. Jake contacts his old friend, Ambassador Lisa Park, who is stationed on the neutral world of Haven Prime. She reveals disturbing news. 3 human colonies have gone completely silent in the past month. The last transmissions showed signs of advanced alien technology that doesn't match any known species in the galactic database. Dr. Alex Stone, Earth's leading xenobiologist, discovers something horrifying in the wreckage of the destroyed colony. Ship New Dawn. The attack patterns suggest the use of adaptive camouflage technology and weapons that phase through standard shields. More disturbing, the few survivors describe attackers that seem to know human weak points with impossible precision. The Galactic Council's representative, an insectoid being named Click, arrives at Luna Station. He explains that the quarantine is for humanity's protection, but refuses to elaborate. Jake realizes that the Council knows something they're not sharing. Earth's government demands answers, threatening to withdraw from all galactic treaties. As tensions rise, Jake receives a coded message from a deep space monitoring station. Captain Ben Torres, the station commander, has detected massive energy signatures moving through supposedly empty space near the outer rim. The signatures appear and disappear without pattern, suggesting advanced stealth technology. The part ends with Jake making a crucial decision. Earth will not accept the quarantine without answers. He begins mobilizing the human defense fleet, while Dr. Stone continues analyzing the alien attack data. Unknown to them, shadowy figures are already moving through the galaxy, preparing for their next strike. Captain Ben Torres' deep space station picks up a distress signal from the mining world of Red Rock. When the rescue fleet arrives, they find the entire population gone, not dead, simply vanished. The only clue is strange residue that Dr. Stone identifies as biological in nature, unlike anything in the galactic database. Meanwhile, Jake receives intelligence from Commander Ruth Adams, who leads Earth's Covert Operations Division. She has discovered that similar disappearances have been happening across the galaxy for decades, but the incidents were always blamed on equipment failures or natural disasters. The pattern only becomes clear when viewed together. On Haven Prime, Ambassador Lisa Park attends an emergency council session. She notices several council members showing signs of extreme stress. When she privately questions her old ally, Counselor Hum, a peaceful trader species, he reveals that his people have ancient legends about the Silent Ones, beings that hunt from the shadows and can mimic any form. Dr. Stone makes a breakthrough. While analyzing tissue samples from Red Rock, the biological residue contains DNA from dozens of different species, suggesting the attackers can somehow absorb and replicate genetic material. This explains their knowledge of human weaknesses. They've been studying humanity for much longer than anyone realized. Captain Torres' station detects another anomaly. A massive ship appears briefly on sensors before vanishing again. But this time, he's ready. Using experimental human technology based on quantum entanglement, he manages to track the ship's true location. What he finds terrifies him: a fleet of hundreds of vessels, all invisible to normal sensors. Jake realizes the truth. The Galactic Council didn't quarantine Earth to protect other species from humans. They quarantined Earth to protect humans from something else. But their secrecy has left humanity unprepared for what's coming. The part ends with the first direct contact. A shape-shifting assassin infiltrates Luna Station, taking the form of a trusted officer. Only Jake's paranoia and quick thinking prevent a massacre. But the message is clear. Humanity is now actively being hunted. The captured shapeshifter is held in Luna Station's maximum security facility. Dr. Stone leads the interrogation with Jake and Commander Adams present. The being, which calls itself a shade, reveals disturbing truths about the galaxy's hidden history. Thousands of years ago, the shades were created by an extinct race as the ultimate biological weapons. They were designed to infiltrate, study, and eliminate entire species without leaving traces. After their creators died out, the shades continued their programming, hunting across the galaxy in search of worthy prey. Most species they encountered were too weak to provide interesting challenges. But humanity's rapid technological advancement and unpredictable nature has caught their attention. The shades have been observing human colonies for years, preparing for what they call the Great Hunt. Captain Torres discovers why his quantum tracking worked. Human technology is different from galactic standard tech. While other species focused on energy manipulation, humans developed quantum mechanics and probability theory in unique ways. This makes human sensors partially effective against shade stealth technology. Ambassador Park receives an encrypted message from a mysterious source within the Galactic Council. The message contains coordinates to a hidden archive on the dead world of Kepler 442b. Against orders, she convinces a small human team to investigate. On Kepler 442b, the team discovers ruins of an ancient civilization. The archaeological evidence shows this world was once home to the Shades' creators. Dr. Stone's analysis of their records reveals the Shades' weakness. They cannot perfectly mimic quantum-level brain patterns. Human consciousness, with its unique neural quantum effects, is particularly difficult for them to replicate. Meanwhile, Jake receives reports of shade attacks accelerating across human space. The attacks are no longer subtle. Entire stations are being destroyed openly. The Shades have moved from reconnaissance to active warfare. Commander Adams' intelligence network intercepts Shade communications. The aliens are coordinating a massive assault on Earth itself. They plan to infiltrate major population centers simultaneously, causing chaos while their main fleet attacks from space. The captured Shade breaks free from containment, but not before Dr. Stone implants a tracking device in its cellular structure. The alien escapes to rejoin its kind, unknowingly carrying humanity's secret weapon. The part ends with Jake making a galaxy-changing decision. Instead of waiting for the attack, humanity will take the offensive. He sends a message to every species in the galaxy, revealing the Shade threat and offering humanity's unique tracking technology to anyone willing to fight alongside them. Jake's revelation sends shockwaves through the Galactic Council. Many species initially refuse to believe the Shade threat is real, dismissing it as human paranoia. But when Ambassador Park presents the archaeological evidence from Kepler 442b, attitudes begin to shift. The first species to join humanity is the Builders, an ancient race of engineers. Their leader, an entity called Prime Unit 7, had suspected the Shade's existence for centuries, but lacked proof. They offer their advanced construction capabilities to help build defenses. Dr. Stone works with builder technology to create quantum-enhanced sensors that can detect Shade infiltrators. The first test comes when a group of supposed Council diplomats arrives at Haven Prime. The sensors reveal 3 of the 5 diplomats are actually Shades in disguise. Captain Torres leads a joint human builder fleet to the coordinates where he first detected the Shade Armada. They find the hidden base on a rogue planet, drifting between star systems. The planet's surface is covered with organic structures that pulse with alien life, a breeding ground for new Shade warriors. The battle is fierce, but brief. Human quantum weapons prove effective against Shade bioarmor, while builder siege engines destroy the organic structures. However, the victory comes at a cost. The main Shade fleet has already departed for Earth. Commander Adams coordinates the defense of humanity's homeworld. Using intelligence gathered from the rogue planet, She identifies likely infiltration points. Underground scanning stations detect shade ships approaching through Earth's ocean depths, a route no other species would have considered. On Earth's surface, chaos erupts as sleeper shades activate in major cities. But humanity's paranoid preparation pays off. Quantum scanners at every checkpoint detect the infiltrators, and human security forces, trained for urban combat, prove more than a match for the alien stealth tactics. The space battle above Earth showcases humanity's greatest strength, adaptability. While shade ships can become invisible to energy sensors, human vessels use everything from gravitational detection to good old-fashioned visual tracking. Earth's orbital defense platforms, enhanced with builder technology, create overlapping fields of quantum disruption. Asterisk. 6 months after the Battle of Earth, the galaxy has changed forever. The shade threat has united dozens of species in an unprecedented alliance. Jake, now promoted to Admiral of the Combined Fleet, coordinates the systematic hunting of remaining shade strongholds. The war has revealed humanity's unique role in galactic society. While other species excel in specific areas builder engineering, trader economics, guardian military discipline humans possess an unusual combination of paranoia, adaptability, and innovative thinking that makes them natural counterintelligence. Operatives. Dr. Stone establishes the Galactic Threat Assessment Division, headquartered on Luna Station. Teams of human analysts work with alien scientists to identify other hidden dangers that might lurk in the galaxy's shadows. Their first major discovery is troubling. Evidence suggests the shades were not the only biological weapon created by the ancient race. Captain Torres, now commanding the Deep Space Monitoring Network, reports strange signals from the galactic core. The transmissions are clearly artificial, but use technology even more advanced than the shades possessed. Something else is stirring in the galaxy's heart. Ambassador Park becomes the first human to address the full Galactic Council as an equal member. Her speech outlines humanity's vision for galactic security, transparency, cooperation, and constant vigilance. The old system of hidden threats and secret knowledge nearly led to everyone's extinction. Commander Adams reveals the scope of shade. Infiltration before the war. Dozens of council members, military leaders, and influential citizens across multiple species had been replaced by shapeshifters. The aliens had been manipulating galactic politics for decades, gradually weakening species that might pose threats to their plans. The story's climax comes when the last major shade breeding facility is discovered on a planet in the Outer Rim. The assault force includes ships from 12 different species, all equipped with human quantum sensors and builder siege weapons. The battle is swift but costly. The shades have learned from their defeats and adapted their tactics. As the facility burns, Jake receives a message from the dying shade commander. It warns that humanity's actions have attracted attention from the architects, the original creator's enemies, who have been sleeping for millennia. By destroying their biological weapons, humanity has inadvertently awakened something far worse. Dr. Stone discovers the truth in the facility's organic computers. The ancient war that created the shades was never really finished. The architects retreated to the galactic core, waiting for their weapons to eliminate all potential threats. Humanity's interference has forced them to take direct action. The story concludes with humanity's transformation from a quarantined species to the galaxy's early warning system. Human crews now serve on ships throughout known space, their quantum sensors and paranoid instincts watching for threats others might miss. Jake stands on Luna Station's observation deck, looking out at Earth. The blue planet is now surrounded by defensive platforms built with technology from a dozen worlds. But he knows the real protection comes from something simpler. The galaxy is no longer blind to hidden dangers. Ambassador Park's final report to Earth's government summarizes humanity's New role. We are the galaxy's watchmen, the ones who see what others cannot. The Shades taught us that survival depends not on being the strongest, but on being the most aware. And in a universe full of shadows, humanity has learned to carry the light. The final scene shows deep space monitoring stations across the galaxy, their crews scanning for anomalies. The message is clear. Never again will the galaxy be caught unprepared. Humanity has ensured that hidden threats will no longer remain hidden. The story ends with a promise and a warning. The galaxy is safer now, but vigilance is eternal. And somewhere in the galactic core, ancient eyes are opening, aware that their long game has been interrupted by an upstart species that refuses to play by the old rules. Asterisk.